to talk about Mr. Nick Fuentes. It turns out Nick Fuentes, the police body cam footage of his arrest just got leaked, and a couple interesting things about his arrest. If you didn't know, Nick Fuentes is a neo-Nazi. He's a very prominent, let's just say famous white supremacist online, and he's the originator, I guess, the person who popularized "Your Body, My Choice Forever," and that meme, which is a rape slogan, became very popular right after Donald Trump was elected, and he was pushing that campaign, and that led to obviously a ton of harassment of women, and a ton of harassment of people who give birth, who were obviously getting inundated with suddenly this, what was considered just to be a joke meme going all over the internet, of people saying what is a rape slogan over and over and over again. And eventually Nick Fuentes got doxed. And while he got doxed, someone ended up showing up to his house. A woman showed up to his house to knock on the door to see if it was in fact the place that he lived at. And he came out of his door, sprayed the woman with pepper spray, and then pushed her down the stairs, and subsequently is now being arrested and charged with battery. She is pressing charges, so we'll see what comes from this. Apparently, you know, it became the opposite of the slogan. What's wild about this is that he said to the police that he feared being raped by people on the internet. Like, I kid you not.
Here's my side story. I'm in fear for my life. People have been posting my address online for the past 3 days, telling me they're coming to kill me, they're coming to rape me. I have all screenshots, posting pictures showing how long it's going to take to get to my house. And I have people showing up all day, and that's my side of the story. Here's my
I mean, the irony of someone who, again, was popularizing a rape slogan and getting it spread all around the internet, to then suddenly start telling people, I was scared about people potentially raping me. That's my side of the story when it comes down to it. I'm trying to find, he apparently decided not to say that he was a white supremacist by admitting that he is part Mexican. Get to that part of the tape. Hold on.
I've been about social media for 4 days.
Okay, and what is that about?
I posted a joke on the internet. I'm a live streamer.
You're like a YouTube channel?
Streamer.
Something?
Yeah.
You're saying you're a white supremacist?
I'm not a white supremacist. I'm Mexican. My last name's Fuentes.
I know. I kind of
white supremacist.
I saw that. Okay.
So the leader of the Groypers, the leader of the white nationalist neo-Nazi movement online, has now said to the police, as soon as things got a little bit scary, that he is in fact not a white supremacist because he's Mexican. He decided to suddenly become a little bit more diverse on the spot. If you've ever watched any of Nick Fuentes' content, and you don't have to, it's all horrifying. It's exactly what you think it is. It's filled with anti-Semitism, anti-blackness, anti-indigenous racism, him talking about, you know, a lot of misogyny. Holy shit. He's also the king of the incels, so a lot of it is centered around misogynistic, white supremacist bullshit. But, you know, he certainly does not talk about being, you know, multi-ethnic in his live streams. Yeah, that's not normally a part of it. But yeah, it seems like the "Your Body, My Choice Forever" guy suddenly is very fearful of being sexually assaulted, is not in fact, you know, part of the pure Aryan master race, it would seem, once the police arrive. You know, once shit gets real, once all of a sudden it's like, oh, yeah, well, actually, no, I'm not a white supremacist. You heard wrong.
But, I mean, you know, it's 2024, man. You make one bad joke and this happens. Especially right now after Trump won, man.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, but
it's a very political thing to say.
we also live in a free country where you can speak without people showing up.
Yeah.
And a lot of people echoed his sentiments on a variety of other sites, right? Like you've got the Cordian, for example.
Look, I don't care how much you hate someone's opinion. You don't show up at their house. And Nick, you know, he has had a situation where he says, "Your body, my choice," or something like that. He made a joke that like literally triggered everyone. It was an obvious joke. Who cares? I don't know why people let themselves get so worked up about somebody. You could just ignore
There's a really large percentage of women who experience sexual violence in their lifetimes, a shockingly high amount. And at a time when, there's a president who's a rapist, who is a serial rapist, who's been accused of, sexual assault and rape by over 20 women coming into power. And then you have the leader of a white nationalist movement putting out a slogan that is then echoed by a lot of very, very, insecure men on the internet. And it becomes a form of harassment, then yeah, there's going to be a lot of people who are suddenly horrified and frightened. I think the idea that it's just a joke, it's just a rape joke. He's just basically being silly, lol. Well, I mean, what happens when the whole thing is reversed? What happens when it's Nick Fuentes who's worried about people sexually assaulting him? I mean, he said that to the police. That was one of his excuses. I was worried. They said they're going to kill me. They said they're going to rape me, all that kind of stuff. It looks like it's frightening. It looks like it's horrifying. It looks like, people are going to show up to your house and potentially sexually assault you. The reality of that, I mean, all of a sudden, it's not a joke anymore, right? All of a sudden, it's like, oh, shit, wow. This stuff is actually kind of scary.
And trying to hurt you.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's across the street, yeah.
I'm just going to move out before they start identifying locations because I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to show that on stream. But that's basically some of the big revelations from the Nick Fuentes stuff.
Hey, if you'd like to unlock secret bonus episodes as well as uncensored content, go to patreon.com/The Serfs. This show is produced by Anna Loves Riley, Arian McCarthy, Cheryl Alvarez, Comrade Junkie, Doug Caddy, Everything Important, Hagbard Celine, Jimmy Sombrero, Voltimondi, Omni, Political Poppy, Preston Kroll, Quiet 185, Riley and Anna, Roller Dragon, Cernicus, Stellar Gwyn, Sebastian Demel, Travis McClinton, Trincel, Words Greenwood, with additional support coming from all of these amazing human beings right here.